Hello, my name is Samantha. I wanted to talk to you, the world, about getting tattooed. A lot of you ask questions about where I get my tattoos from. I really don't have that many, but I like to collect good tattoos. The difference between a good tattoo and a bad tattoo. A good tattoo, for example, beautiful. And this one, Good tattoo has solid lines. I don't know if you can see, solid lines and even color. If a tattooer can't put in solid lines and even color, it's probably not worth getting tattooed by. A lot of people, they get bad tattoos. Ones that look like vomit and horseshit when they age, or the color falls out. A good tattoo, in my opinion, is very traditional because it's supposed to look like a tattoo, not a work of art. A work of art belongs on a painting. A tattoo belongs on skin. Did you know, interesting fact, one of the very first women in history that ever made more money than men was in the early 18th to the 19th century, before women had rights. There was a man who tattooed his daughter. Well, he tattooed her from head to toe, and this woman in the early 19th century was an original circus freak. She sat on stage in a bikini and showed off her beautiful, gorgeous tattoos and got paid more money than men at the time. I like the history in tattooing, and it has very much meaning to me. I don't like to just wear garbage. To me, it's really important because I like to represent this time in history, very traditional, that women actually self-express themselves, and generally tattoos are an extension of your personality. To very many people, if you're considering getting your neck, your throat, your chest, your face, your hands tattooed, it's very nice and better for you and your career, money-making, job abilities to wear tattoos on your arms before you go get your neck, throat, face, hands tattooed, because it's really extreme to wear tattoos where everyone can see. A lot of people get gung-ho and think, I'm tough, I can wear a tattoo, I can do what I want, and they go put bitch on their neck. Well, lo and behold, it does make a huge difference about your career, your job field, etc. People do look at you and present you a lot differently when you're tattooed, especially those who are older and have a mindset that tattoos make you the devil's spawn. People really do treat you and act a lot differently. On days where my tattoos are covered and I look very professional, I really am treated differently. Also, when you wear pretty good tattoos, people do tend to grab you when you're walking through the supermarket out of nowhere, or a coffee shop, or anywhere in general. They walk up and grab your arm and go, oh, who did that? Oh my god, is that real? Wow, why do you wear that? Ooh, big deal. So, be prepared for public appreciation of your tattoos. Bad tattoos, are usually done in houses. They're not homemade, they're homey made. So, getting tattooed, for example, in prison 80% of those who tattoo you in prison are carrying some kind of virus or bacterial infection that you can acquire and have for life. Ooh, homemade may not be the way to go. It's kind of not a DIY your situation. No doing it yourself. Also, people don't tend to follow procedures or sterilization that is very necessary for you being healthy while wearing your tattoo. Shitty tattoos tend to fade, don't have solid line work, and really don't flow with your body. If you want a good tattoo, it suits you, flows with your body, and especially as a woman, you want it to make you look classy. I don't want to wear dead birds on my chest or make me look like a gothic zombie girl. That's my personality. I prefer to wear something that's going to age well and suit me through many years and I'll be comfortable wearing. One of my favorite tattoos that I have is a garter on my leg. This is a Derringer. It's a blue and orange lace garter. This is one of my favorite tattoos. Blue and orange lace garter. Sorry, my butt. Goes all the way around and it's lined with bullets. Took about 5 hours in one sitting. Generally, time to be tattooed is about 2 hours before it starts to really hurt. Tattoos, they do hurt. Not so much you can't sit still. But about 2 hours is about when your skin stops being able to take all the trauma and starts getting hamburgered, which leaves scars. So when you get tattooed, you should plan about 2 hours. Makes you comfortable and the artist doesn't get too tired and start doing shitty work. My first tattoo I got when I was 18. Got some stars behind my ear. I don't know if you guys can see. Somewhere back there. Just really little. My mom was so opposed to me getting tattooed behind my ear for my first tattoo, but I'm sorry, Mom. I love it. My second tattoo was the garter. 5 hours I felt really tough because I really liked being tattooed and liked wearing tattoos. But later on, I kind of learned. I also tried to tattoo myself once. It was a horrible idea. Little heart. See, my best friend wears the same tattoo. Ooh. Well, that was alright, but I wouldn't recommend tattooing yourself. It hurts, and you learn just as much when somebody's tattooing you if you're looking to learn one day. Next, I started out on my arms really small, which is really appropriate because you get used to being grabbed in public and wearing tattoos on your arms. Also finding jobs that are appropriate for being tattooed, because it really does look unprofessional in some areas. I got my little butterfly. This is done in traditional colors. See, it's the golds, reds, greens, and black. Those were the original colors that were used for tattooing way back in the day. Very vintage. And then I got my Lady in a Rose. This is also very traditional. See, there's a beach scene going on in the background, some waves rolling in, some seagulls. I'm from Utah, so I like her. It's a little bit obnoxious, but classy. And I like to wear the definite sailor Popeye style tattoos that are just on my lower arms. It's enough for me. I like them big because I want to be able to figure out what they are when I'm somewhat older. You want them very open and the lines spread out. That way, so when it ages, it doesn't turn into a pile of shit. Later on, I ended up getting my Message in a Bottle. I love this. I got this when somebody important to me died. I mean, everyone gets tattooed for different reasons. I have memories for every tattoo that I've gotten, and I definitely don't regret any tattoo. I love wearing them, and I probably won't stop getting tattooed for a long time. Next, I like to go big when it comes to getting tattooed for the most part, mostly for the aesthetic reason. I typically wear glasses, so I can't really figure out what things are far away without glasses, and I wanted to get something people could tell what it was from far away and not have to try to figure out what that is. Okay, so I got this one, and it says True Love. There's a lady looking over and a nice swallow. Very nice. I would definitely figure out what kind of style you want to go for. Photorealism is super cool, but the problem is it doesn't really age that well. When it looks more like a tattoo, it does end up aging a lot better. My tattoos, I figure, are going to look nice for quite a few years. You do have to wear them for life, so you do have to consider what they're going to look like 30 years from now. Some references I would like to use. Some tattooers that I really like are, like, for example, Angelique Houtkamp in Amsterdam. She is amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. Then there's Dan Gilsdorf, who I really like. He's in San Francisco. Dan Ricks, I really like him also. There's another really good one in Ogden, Utah. His name is Brent Atwood at the Pharaoh's Horses. He's who does my tattoos. I would definitely recommend him any day. Yeah. Alright, well, if you have any more questions regarding tattoos and why you shouldn't get shitty tattoos out of your house, you can contact me. Have a nice day.